And welcome back to Shenanigans, everybody. During the break, I was mentioning to the other players that this was designed so that anyone could step in and DM a game, so we could see a whole bunch of different players and a whole bunch of different DMs.
And I was saying that I want a DM, but I don't have the books and jack shit to E. So basically, I have the idea, but that's about it.
Well, and then Justin had the brilliant idea. Well, Rob had the brilliant idea of naming all the towns, and then Justin said that you could set up a campaign where a surveyor shows up, and literally they spend the entire session naming everything on the map. And so I think Shenanigans will probably never have anyone DM it aside from me.
I mean, you need to realize, Neil, that it's Shenanigans. Any DM that comes up is going to fuck up with the road, so that when you DM again...
No, you're not. They'll be nice, and we'll all get along, and it'll be beautiful and happy, and nothing ever bad will happen.
Always happens, huh?
And we'll find a way to make it all non-canon.
It'll be beautiful. Don't even worry about it.
So, nothing is ever canon on Neil's word besides roleplay, I think. Nothing.
But everything is canon. Everything that's ever happened in any episode is canon. Unless I've specifically said it's not canon.
Name the town.
Yeah.
That's right, including the Vietnamese EMP terrorists.
Except for the EMP terrorists.
That's definitely canon.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, now I want to DM Shenanigans next week to do that. So we can act it out for people. People can see the greatness that was written.
Oh God! Oh God! Look, you guys are on a road. You've put Berkshire behind you. You're headed northwards towards Coxport. All is going well. You are happy on the road. Maybe.
As we go, I can just look at some books close and I say, you know what? I feel like there's a change like in the world, and it feels like the world wants to change, but I don't know. This invisible hand doesn't want to. This invisible force behind us all seems to want to change to become another person, but it's all
right. You guys are 45 minutes out of town when arrows fly out of the side. 4 arrows fly towards Rylene. Rylene, what's your armor class? What's your armor class, Rylene?
21.
Okay, wait, without your dexterity or your shield, because you're taken by surprise.
16.
Did you roll for surprise?
I just did, and I actually happened to roll a 1, so I'm in good luck. But originally I didn't.
Well, maybe we surprised them, sneaking up on them in our 2 donkey wagon.
It's possible for both parties to be surprised.
Yeah. No, not when they're planning an ambush. It's not. So 16, but with surprise, the penalty, which gives you a penalty of 1 to your armor class.
Wait, how well were they concealed from the air?
They were not well concealed from the air. You don't know.
Then my duck would have won.
Does your duck fly beside you, above you the entire time?
Yeah.
That seems very inefficient for the duck.
No, it just flies above me and it scouts. You know.
That's what AWACS the duck does.
Did you name your duck AWACS?
Yes. Yes, I did.
AWACS.
AWACS. What do your duck eyes see?
For those of you that don't know what an AWAC is, Google it.
Can I Google it?
AWAC Quackerton.
Is this not a play on Ajax?
Oh, I thought it was an AWAC is a type of observational aircraft.
Yes,
it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like it has a tumor growing out of it.
Well, I was not aware that AWAC is tired and sitting in the wagon at this point in time because there was no forewarning that AWAC might have been scouting ahead. So, or he's off taking a dump somewhere. And
the reason why they all attack me is...
You are the big, tall, heavily... Yeah, you're the obvious threat, and you're talking loudly, and maybe they don't like the things that you're saying. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Alright, you get hit for 1 point of damage by 1 arrow. And I would have made that a higher roll if I could.
I know. I was expecting a critical hit.
No.
21 AC critical hit.
God, I
Probably.
wish. But that's the surprise round. Everybody roll. Well, no, let's just do group initiative. One of you roll a d10 for the entire party.
I was the one shot. I rolled a d10.
That seems fair.
I was the one DM hacked. I rolled a d10.
There was no DM hack.
Yeah.
I even rolled on an encounter table to see what
In fact,
kinds
there
of
should be,
creatures
like,
you would run
several
into.
more flurries of arrows, shouldn't there? It's DM hacking for our favor.
Roll for wandering monster, not roll for wandering arrows.
Okay, 10. Ooh, actually, re-roll. You guys tied.
Okay.
Well, then I'll cast the tie-breaking code and vote for us.
Okay, party goes first. The arrows came from the left.
Okay, with my shield up, and do I see any of them?
To your left, you give me a perception check.
I think it's far more likely that the unprovoked and venomous attack came from the right.
Oh, nice. Do I see anybody on the left?
Don't know what you're saying, Rob, but they came from the left? Yes, you do. You see, will look to be 4 large humanoids squatting in some trees. They have.
They're squatting?
They are squatting in the trees. They have hairy hides in the reddish-brown range. Their faces
They're
show.
squatting and we can see their hairy hides?
Yes, their faces show dark red-orange skin. The males, which these are clearly, have reddish noses, yellow eyes, white teeth with big fangs coming off of them.
They have reading materials?
Are they up the trees?
Squatting.
No? Are they up the trees?
Yeah, they're squatting in the tree. Why is that a weird thing to say? Squatting. That's what you.
Molotov, tree, fire, wood.
Okay. Give me a roll to hit. They are 20 feet away from you. What's the throwing? Your Molotov is 10, 20, 30. So that's still short range because you're short range still.
20 plus my missile adjustment, which is a 2. 20 to hit.
Ooh, nice. The Molotov splashes on one of them, and he lets out a real shriek. 2d.
What was it?
Should be 2d4.
2d4 was it?
Unless you're doing some weird
I think it's
custom.
2d4.
I don't know. I remember him being different than the normal one. Because you gave Soy the first time he did it, I think a 2d6 or a 2d8. That's why I'm asking.
I am. Holy Water is d6 plus 1 damage. Acid is 2d4. Oh no, sorry, lit oil, it's not holy water, I don't know why I'm looking at holy water, is 2d6, the first round.
Well, wouldn't lit oil be his holy water?
Yeah, it is. Lit oil is literally
So you can choose 2d6 or d6 plus 1, your call.
Of course.
2d6.
Yeah. First round, 2d6. Does it go down like in future rounds?
Oh, wait a minute, hold on, you've got to light something first, right? Oh, because you can make fire at will. That's right. Okay, 2d6 points of damage in the first round, d6 in the second. So it's cracks on one. Let's see if it spreads to another. It does drop. Give me d6 for... I'm sorry, give me d3 for the splash damage of the guys nearby. Nice.
Do I get a crit, by the way?
Ouch.
Do I get like 5 past OAC or something?
No.
So that's bad.
Well, yeah, fire doesn't... Grenade-like missiles don't crit in the same way that attacks do. But anyone else in the party, please take a turn. Now that these creatures are on fire, anyone that passes an intelligence check can determine what sort of creatures they are, or you can use my beautiful description straight out of the book for it.
All 3 of them, or 4 of them? How many were there?
There were 4 that you could see.
And 4 of them are now on fire because...
2 of them have been lit. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm keeping one hand or foot on the reins of the donkeys, and firing a sling bullet into the tree. I bumbled my perception check, and I bumbled my attack roll, so I think I don't even notice where they are. I'm just sort of...
Morton throws a rock.
Are they still up in the trees, or I think
Yeah,
when
you can see them in the tree. There's a bunch of bush and shrubs down closer to the ground, so you can't really see the base of the tree. But that's what you got.
I have no projectiles, so I'm just gonna run in there with both my shields out.
How perfect that you do this. Alright, you run in through the bushes and are surprised, I think. Give me a roll of a d10.
A roll of a d10.
Yeah, avoid 1, 2s, or 3s on that roll. That's good. Alright, so you're not totally surprised, Joaquin, as 3 more hobgoblins, we're just going to give it to you, are down beneath the tree, ready for something to bust through, and they bring their axes down upon you. What is your armor class, Joaquin?
22.
Fuck!
Yeah.
He's made of shields. How was
I
that
know.
a surprise?
I know,
Oh,
I
yeah,
know.
you have to shield.
I got 2 shields.
Okay,
I forgot you're the shield guy.
This is exactly
His hat
why
is a shield.
I busted through the bushes like the Kool-Aid man.
you bust through the bushes. 3
Oh,
hobgoblins
Shoot.
are crouched, not squatting, crouched, ready with their axes. As you come through, they hammer them down upon you, and they sink into and ping off of your shields with no damage to you whatsoever. You are now face to face with 3 hobgoblins on the ground.
And sort of make a musical noise like when they hit off the shield too.
Bing, bing, bing,
They are the symbols.
They're
Right?
finally
You're our
two.
symbol player.
Yes. I can invert the handles on the shield so they become symbols.
All right, what do you do now that you're here?
Oh, okay. I attack one of them, I guess.
Give me the
So
roll to
the-
hit.
The closest one. First shield. That's oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's bad. Give me a saving throw versus death. A d20, and you want to roll higher
That's
than
a
your...
fail.
By how much did you fail?
3.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad. You stumble going through the bushes. You get your foot snagged on something. This attack misses wildly. Your next attack is at -2 to hit.
Six. -1. 11 to hit.
You bring the shield to bear on one of the hobgoblins, but it gets absorbed by his armor. His breastplate with a leather skirt. Next
Hey
person in the group.
guys, party's happening over here.
By the way, Neil, I threw it into a tree. Is the tree on fire? What season is it? Is it summer?
It's fire season.
It's autumn.
It's a wabbit
It's
season,
duck
right?
season.
Oh,
The
it's
tree.
autumn!
The tree does not pass its saving throw versus fire. So the branch that the
Or a
hobgoblin
tree.
is standing on does seem to
Two
be
hobgoblins.
engulfed in flames.
2, because the 2 of them scratched.
You only threw 1.
Yeah, but you said 2 of the hobgoblins and our flame.
Yeah, but the tree is on fire.
Oh, go.
All right.
Who's next?
Oh, I don't know. Do we have an order, or are we just
No,
going?
just whoever is available.
Okay, I'll go. Oh no! You said there's hobgoblins over there too. Whatever will we do? Sleep. It was 46. Or we have 44 for hit die affected or something.
Oh god, I don't even remember how second edition sleep works.
As you do this, I'm just gonna look back at you, Joe, and say, "You help the shield guy. I'll take care of the guys in the trees."
Well, actually, first I apparently get 10 hit die of.
No, hold on. Sleep,
Somebody in
and
chat
then
says 2d4.
I always thought it was 44. Maybe I'm wrong.
2d4 hit dice of monsters.
All right.
The 3 hit die? Or are we re-rolling?
Well, you're going.
No,
I
well,
re-rolled it.
Yeah, we'll just go with the reroll. 4 hit die, and they need to make saving throws versus spell. Or
Nope,
fall
there's no saving throw.
No saving throw.
Sleep is what first level wizards exist to do.
What are you? Who are you casting it on? The people in the.
The one on the ground.
Okay, cool.
The ones on the ground. Taking them out, and then once they go down, I turn to the ones up in the tree and go, "Oh, look, your tree's on fire. Unless you've got some shitty CGI eagles that come out of nowhere and rescue you, I think you need to surrender."
In which language do you say this? Common, right? I think they speak Common. Do you speak Goblin?
Do I speak Goblin?
I speak fish.
I think I speak Orc.
I don't know. You're the multi-tool here, Robert. Your character is everything, so you know.
I speak Elvish, Common, Orc, and Dwarven.
Maybe they don't work.
I'll try Common first. It's very... What is the word I'm looking for?
Ubiquitous.
Rough.
Yeah, not unusual.
To be loved by someone? To be loved by to be loved by hobgoblins? Anyway,
Yeah,
the four
very
on
important and
the
unusually loved by hobgoblins.
there were 3 on the ground, so they pass out, and I think our dwarf shield master also falls unconscious as he gets hit with this
Does it
spell.
hit friendlies?
I think it hits friendlies if they're the only one in the area.
I think it just goes from lowest to highest HP or hit dice.
Yeah, which actually would start with the dwarf then, because these guys are... Yeah. So the dwarf passes out. 3 of the hobgoblins down there pass out. Squirrely?
You're muted. Justin, you're muted. We can hear you.
It goes from least to most, and partial effects are ignored. So unless, depending on his level, he might have enough hit dice that it doesn't matter.
He's considered a 1 hit die creature for...
Well, goblins are 1+1.
Hobgoblins are 1+1, but I'm treating them as that's 1 hit die.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's not. So he's
So-
not level 2.
No, he's not level 2, and they're all level 1. So it's 4 levels at the base and 3
Alright.
levels in the trees.
So are all the guys in the tree not looking good?
2 of them have been hit with fire. 1 of them directly, 1 indirectly. The other 2 are reloading their bows.
I shoot one of the ones that's reloading.
And the tree is on fire, by the way.
That is a miss. Okay. One of them shouts down in broken common, "We will never surrender to the likes of you," as he aims his bow directly at Jill.
Ah!
Jill, does a 15 hit you?
Might. Let me see. AC. Where the heck is my AC?
It should be on the right side. Down.
15 exactly. Ouch.
Ouch. You get pelted for 1 point of damage.
All right.
The other 2, the one that got hit with the blow of fire has dropped his bow and is trying to put himself out as much as possible. He does put himself out, and
What about the fire? Exactly.
he does
on his
remain
friend?
standing on the tree. His buddy, who was only indirectly hit, it's just like small bits of burning flame that have hit him. He's fine. He's not worrying about it. He's aimed his shot directly at you, Rylene. 18, 19 is not a 21. And the last one aims at Squirrely. Squirrely, does an 18 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. You take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And the bowmen get a second shot at the end of the round. Because it's a rate of fire of 2.
So we did. Well, so do I.
Yes, you do, and you go first, actually. Ooh,
I'm assuming
nice
that's a hit.
shot. Yes. Give me a damage roll. He topples out of the tree, lands on the
Which
ground,
one?
dead. The one that the one that shot Squirrely. So Squirrely shot at one, the guy shot back at Squirrely, and then Squirrely shot him and killed him, and he dropped out of the tree. That leaves the one that shot at Jill. Does an 11 hit you, Jill?
No.
Arr.
AC 15 exactly.
Arr. And Rylene, another arrow pelts off of your impenetrable armor. Someone roll me initiative for the entire team.
If nobody's gonna do it, I'm gonna do it then.
Go for it.
Morton, you go first.
Well, we all go at the same time.
Right, but
I'm gonna
you've won for
I
the
do-
party.
put myself in front of Joe and be her cover. As on account that I'm very big.
Okay. You
Awesome.
stand blocking Jill.
And I throw a Molotov in the tree again.
Okay. Give me a roll to hit.
Oh shit!
Nope. Nope. You fumble it. It drops. It lands on the road in front of you, just burning on the ground. Anyone else?
Well, I already did my action this round.
This is the next round. You haven't done
Second
Oh,
round.
it's the next round?
second round. Yeah, round 2.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to run behind the cart.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so there's only one left right now?
No, there's 3 in the trees. One of them has just put himself out of fire. The other 2 are still shooting at you.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to use my impersonation trait and all the and all my talents here, and I'm going to try to imitate the voice, like get a hobgoblin-y sounding voice, like the one we just heard. So I just got to hear the hobgoblin, and I'll try to call out, like, from under the cart towards the tree. I don't know. She's like some kind of sorceress who just struck everybody dead. We better surrender. I'm surrendering.
All right, give me your best impersonation check. What skill is that going to be off of? Do you have some
I
sort of
don't know. I have a
impersonation
trait
skill?
for impersonation. I've got what skill do we want to call that? Let's see. I've got disguise. We didn't really have like a bluff or dancing.
Yeah.
Or casting
Okay,
or
give me a charisma check. You have to roll
Alright.
pretty well on this.
Okay. So I have impersonation, so I should be pretty good at imitating a hobgoblin voice.
Let's see it. I think I'm going to need a 25. No, definitely not an 18. So you crawl into the cart, you do your best hobgoblin voice, but you have a feeling as it's coming out that it's just not going to work.
All right.
Morton or Squirrely,
I'm still firing blanks. I missed with my bullet.
don't you get 2 attacks
The
per round
donkey's
with a
gone.
sling?
I think sling only gets 1.
Okay. Ooh, Squirrely, that's a crit. Give me another D4, D8 in there. Very nice.
Is Squirrely shooting?
He's
a
just
longbow?
been squirrel.
I'm shooting a longbow.
Yeah. He does not die, but he does fail his saving throw versus death. So give me a D10 and a 2D4 for location and severity. You shoot him in the head,
Isn't
for-
a longbow size large?
but the projectile is
Okay,
only
right.
medium. I need to go get my chart because I don't know where that is. My chart's downstairs. But you hit him in the head for 5, which is pretty good. I think.
I can probably pull it up if you'd like.
Oh yeah, if you have it, that'd be fantastical.
Tactics. Let's see. Critical.
Piercing humanoid head.
5 is head struck, helm removed, victim stunned 1 round, -2 penalty to attack roll if victim had no helm.
Victim does not have any helm. He is stunned. And if he's
falls out of
stunned,
the
he's
tree.
going to fall out of the tree, which is going to give him D6 falling damage. Would you like to roll it, Squirrely?
Sure.
He falls out of the tree and breaks his clavicle.
Oh, that's a
Alright.
nasty break.
Yeah.
That's not something you want to break.
No. No.
All right. Watching this from under the wagon, I shout out, "You just got squirreled, son!"
The 2 remaining hobgoblins exchange a nervous glance and decide to retreat. They leap out of the tree towards the ground and book it as quick as possible. Away from you guys. They're not. They're done. So if you guys would like to pursue, we can keep rolling initiative, or you can let them flee.
I'm gonna try and pursue one of them and throw a net on him.
Yeah,
Give me
I'm
a
gonna
roll.
pursue.
Give me a roll to hit with the net as you pursue.
Okay.
Because eventually you'll be able to get to a point where you can catch up. Because they're a little slow. Excuse me, they're a little slower than you.
10.
Ooh, 10 is... Actually, all you need is a 10 to hit their AC, because there's no dex. Yeah, so you cast a net over one of them as they're running. It catches him, and he has to make some sort of check to not get caught in it, right? How does the net work exactly? Did we ever figure
I
that
have
out?
absolutely no idea. I know it immobilizes.
It's sort of like, oh god, I'm trapped in a net. How do I get out?
It immobilizes
That's how it
him,
works.
and I can improve the immobilization by just going at it and just like tightening the net. If I reach him,
Yeah.
that's all I know.
Or you could body slam him.
But there's a specific rule for net here. Here you go. The net is... only the dex and blah, blah, blah. If the net hits, it may trap the opponent's weapon and shield. If the victim is trapped, he can only break free by making a strength check. In future rounds, the net user has a choice of leaving the net. Okay, so it looks like you either hit his weapon and shield or his person, so you're throwing it from back. You definitely grapple him. He needs to make a strength check on his turn in order to get out. So one hobgoblin goes down on the net. The other one glances over his shoulder, seeing his buddy captured, and just keeps running.
Alright,
Justin, you were pursuing, right?
I will. And AWACS and I will launch a combo attack.
What is this combo attack?
Well, he's going to swing down and beat him with his wings while I shoot an arrow at his back.
God, can you do that?
It's simple but elegant. Yes, I can.
All right, what's a wax attack?
So that's the arrow.
Arrow hits for 3 points of damage, which he lives through, just barely.
Okay, and those are all +3 for AWACS, so that's 22, 21, and 16.
Ducks get 3 attacks per round.
Yes, they do.
Why are they +3?
That's what it says, because you said to use the staff lock for a swan, since ducks didn't have one.
Swans
Yeah,
get
you
+3
said that.
to hit? Swans have THACO 17?
Yeah, you
Swans
said
are
that.
badass.
You said that.
I remember saying swan, but swans do not have the THACO 17.
I could be wrong.
Swans are the Avian SEAL Team 6.
Swans of THACO 19. They do get 3 attacks per round, but
Yeah,
they're
they do.
1, D3.
All right, so that's 20, 19, and 14 then.
So they're +1 to hit.
Okay,
So
well,
fucking amazing.
the 20 and the 19 hit,
Oh no,
and
1, and 1 to 2.
the...
So I think it's like a wing bite or something like that.
Yeah.
No, swans have +2 to hit. They have THACO 18.
Where are you looking? I'm under bird.
Bird. Are you sure you're not looking at vulture?
I'm looking at swan. Maybe there's.
No, I think you need to look at the complete
Yeah.
Swan handbook. It's one of those.
See,
books that-
yeah, I think
options and
you were looking
tactics.
at vulture and he was looking at skyfisher. Swans have 18 THACO, so +2 to hit.
All right. Well, is that, the
There may be
19's
a typo.
the 19's a crit then, right?
Yeah, the 19 is a crit. The 18 and the 19 are both a crit. These guys have AC 15.
Okay.
One crit.
So it's a flat 1 damage, so the crit doubles it, so that's 4. And then
That
Why
takes
aren't
him
there
down.
ducks in the monsters manual?
he does another 2. So the duck did 6 damage.
The duck kills him.
He pecks his eyes out like.
Buffered with wings and pecked at until he died.
And then he lands on the dead body and stares at the hobgoblins in the net with little beady duck eyes.
Sharpened his bill into a point.
From back at the wagon, I shout, "You just got duck swan, bitch!"
I fucking ducks. I hate all of your characters.
No ducking way.
All right, and now that the danger is past, I leap up into the wagon. Go, Aristotle, Aristotle, are you okay?
You look about and you don't see Aristotle anywhere.
Oh God, Aristotle!
The Dogfia!
You're not
This
sure.
was a fake. This was a diversion. It's the Dogfia.
We only
I
have.
look around for cat.
But FYI,
Traps.
Neil, unless you want to do the whole thing, I'm just gonna like tighten the net around him, kill him with, just get him almost close to death with the.
I walk over at this point and just clog him on the head with my quarterstaff and
Rylene? You clog Rylene on the head with a
No,
quarterstaff?
whoever's in the net getting tortured.
No, I'm gonna like.
Rylene is a she.
I know. I was
My
just hoping.
what do you call it? My pitchfork is with a frame and it's like stabbing into him while I say the
And
prayer.
it's already
for
dead?
sun gods.
So how's that tree doing? Is the fire spreading at all?
The fire is spreading in the tree. The hobgoblin is in the net, which you've been tightening.
And now
So Morton shows up because Morton didn't even get to make an action that round. So Morton gets
I shot 2 sling bullets. I think I'm up to speed.
I have to admit, I
yeah, but this would be the third round that
busy
he was netted.
Fatal duck attack.
Yes, which I haven't had an action the third round.
Right.
For the record, sleep lasts for 5 rounds.
I'm
so
still snoozing.
those other
Yeah.
3 are going to wake up in a minute.
Okay, so you guys are sleeping.
Only
Morton
5 rounds.
gets to the hobgoblin while Rylene is tightening the net. And so, Morton, you're allowed to make an attack before Rylene stabs him.
Oh, she can stab him. It just sounded like she was torturing this
oh
hobgoblin.
no, I'm just stabbing him. with
Okay,
it.
well, I guess while they're doing that, I'm going to run over to the hobgoblins and steal all their weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, you pull out their axes and their daggers that they have at their waists and in their boots.
And I'm going to throw them off into the bushes.
They're
And
lost.
very quickly, I'll take some of the leftover ham from the meal and put pieces of ham in each of their hands.
I think we're being set up for something later. Okay.
Probably
It is
something
done.
very ham-handed.
So is
Yeah,
this
that just
hobgoblin
happened.
not being tortured by Rylene?
No, you get there the same round, so you get to make an action the same round that Rylene captured.
It sounds like I just keep walking. If he's actually being put out of his misery.
He hasn't been put out of his misery yet.
I'm putting it out of misery
Yeah,
right now.
you
It looks-
thrive as Rylene is tightening the net.
And whatever. She described it as more malicious than I think it actually sounds. So I'm just going to go wake up.
Well, I think we were just skipping ahead a little bit there. I think we were getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. Okay, so what's his name?
All right, so you don't. All right, Rylene,
I go wake up the dwarf.
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
All right,
I go kick the dwarf away.
you
from
go
his
to
head.
kick the dwarf. I've
guys
got
aren't
varying
wanting to help
messages
me?
from. Okay, Rylene, what are you, Chucky, Adrian? What are you doing? Because you've told me, you said one thing to all of us, and then you PM'd me something very different. So which
I
one are
killed
you
this
doing?
guy. I kill this guy, and then I do what I told you. Like I kill,
Okay, so you
Player?
stab this person. You murder him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I murder him, prayer to
All
the
right, he had
death
2
of the
HP. It didn't matter.
There we go.
It mattered to him.
For the record, whatever Adrian's doing, the duck is watching.
He's always watching.
With its cold duck eyes staring into his soul.
Okay. All right, so who is hanging out with the... Okay, so everyone seems to be congregating around the 3 unconscious hobgoblins and the unconscious dwarf, who no one has sought fit to wake up
I think
yet.
I go back to the cart once I wake up the dwarf.
Okay. You're
No,
waking up...
Mr. Hurts. What? What's going on? What happened?
We won. We were
Uh,
brave.
Oh, hooray!
Stand up and look very not like you were asleep a minute ago. Look fierce.
I don't know what happened, but I just fell asleep. Sorry about that,
Just
guys.
stand up and look fierce. It's narcolepsy. It's a thing. It's medication.
All right, if you say so.
Okay. At this point, you guys see Rylene appearing, pulling a couple of oil flasks out of her bandolier, because you have a bandolier of oil flasks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bandolier for facts.
And
This is all like within a couple of feet of each other, isn't it? It's
yes.
like cart, whatever core.
No, it's because the cart was on the road. These people were behind bushes. They were waiting in an ambush behind bushes.
And then they
Yeah,
chase-
like 15 feet away from the road.
and they chase the hobgoblins for like a round.
So whatever atrocity you were committing, it was like 10 feet away from us. So I'm sure we would have heard screams or seen spouts of
Definitely,
blood if anything was
definitely.
particularly bad.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing particular.
And I'm heading back to the. I'm
Kind
heading
of the
to
same thing.
cart.
Okay, I stand over the hobgoblins. They're on the ground, with my hands and my hips, like Joaquin, hands on hips.
I'm looking at this tree
Right,
to see if the
already.
fire is going to spread to the rest of the forest.
the fire does seem to be spreading on the tree, but I think the more immediate problem is that Rylene pulls out a couple of these oil flasks, sets the wicks on fire, and then drops them on the sleeping hobgoblins.
Aww.
Oh well.
I think. Well, do we get out of there safely?
You're
the
out of
party's-
there. Rylene is next to it. Rob is next to it.
I go back to the cart away from the
Well,
spire.
wait, maybe these guys have a lair full of gold, which we
Good thing I woke Joaquin up.
Yes,
Yeah,
good
I
thing
think we
indeed.
may need to do like round by round evacuate the party while Rylene tries to burn them.
Rylene, please. How many do you drop on these guys? There's 3 of them.
1, 2, 3, and the splash zone, I'm guessing, is just splashing all.
Splash
of them.
zone will cover all of them.
Once
So
she drops the first one, I'm going to grab one from the side and pull them away. It's like, no, we need to find out where their lair is.
okay, give me a 2d6 and a d3.
Okay, do you want me to do like?
Just give me a 2d6 and a d3. Do
Okay.
this bit by bit.
Woo!
Okay, so the first one goes up in flames. He doesn't even have a chance to wake up.
Jesus.
9 minus 3 is, I can math, 6. And this other one, oh god. Okay, so you drop one on this guy. Flames splash. I guess you have to toss it a little bit in front of you. Flames splash all over the place. He dies. The 2 near him scream in pain as they wake up. Meanwhile, Jill has grabbed one of them by the armor and is dragging it away from the fire. You have a second thing in your hand. Where would you like to toss it? To the one that Jill is dragging away, or the one that's freaking
Nah,
out
no.
on the ground?
The one that's freaking out on the ground.
Okay, give me. Actually, this time this guy's moving, so give me a roll to hit.
He's dead.
Give me a roll to hit first.
Okay. Fuck.
No, so he's scrambling away. You go to toss it. It gets caught on like this brambly bush that comes out a little bit, spins to the side. Give me a D8 for scatter to see in which direction you actually end up going.
I'm glad I'm looking at the tree.
Oh, that's
2,
bad.
3, 4. That's back into the left. It actually splashes at your feet. Give me a D3, and that's how much fire damage you take.
Why not the full 2d6?
Because it's only within splash damage.
Okay.
Okay. Do I get to, as he's running? Can I roll initiative because I want to throw the pitchfork at his back?
Yeah, we should just roll initiative now. I think you all hear the screams of terror coming from the bushes as Rylene sets people on fire. It sounds
Isn't
very
the
familiar.
party in the bush? That's
Most
what I
of
was-
the party has gotten out of the bush onto the road by this time. Okay, Rylene, you do go first. Oh, actually, he got his turn that round, though, because he woke up. So his turn is spent bursting through the bushes, flames licking at his back, running across the road, and out to the other side. So that's what he did on his turn. Your turn, you can chase after him and hurl your trident, though.
Yeah. Do
Oh,
I get a bonus for back attack?
If I see someone running, I might shoot an arrow at them.
You do see someone running. Give me an initiative roll, but I doubt you're going to beat Rylene's 1. Yeah.
Okay, so
no.
something bonus for back attack.
2.
So that's a total of 4. I think. No,
I have no idea.
missile plus 2, so that's 3 total. No, 4. No, I was right. Sorry, doesn't matter. 8.
8. No. Your trident gets stuck in some bushes as the hobgoblin goes screaming. Pitchfork. As the hobgoblin goes screaming through the forest. Squirrely, you get a shot, but at this point he's got like 10% cover, so a shot at -1, but then +2 for back attack, so at +1.
Okay, well, I normally have +3.
So +4.
Okay.
No, your shot goes wide, pegs in a tree, and he vanishes into the thicket around you.
Well, I'll just after him.
I'll retrieve my pitchfork and just do the prayer of sacrifice for the burning hobgoblin.
If I chase after him, can I see him at the end of the round and take my other shot?
No, because you can make a half move. Let me see if you can see him. You cannot see him at the end of your half move. Or you
hobgoblin. How hard is he to see?
There's like trees and bushes, and he's intentionally trying to avoid being seen, so he's moving behind things as he goes past them.
He's not leaving like a trail of fire as he's going.
I mean, he got splashed with flames. He's not like raging inferno.
All right. Well, in that case, I use at the end of my turn, I sing my duck song and tell AWACS to get in the air.
Oh God! All right, AWACS takes off. Meanwhile, Jill, you've been dragging this burning hobgoblin away from the burning pit.
Yes.
We're calling it.
So as the hobgoblin is becoming awake, I've got it by the scruff of the neck, and I've got my hand up. I'm like, I blasted your tree. I turned your fellows into flaming corpses. Now you're gonna surrender, or do I have to blow your head up too?
You see hands above the head.
The flaming tree and the burning bodies and everything. Should be pretty convincing.
Yeah, there's just hands above the head, and it grunts
I even
back.
turned your weapon into ham. Thus is my power.
Oh, okay. Surrender. No, inflag.
All right. Now, who told you to attack us? Where's the dog Fia? What have you done with Aristotle?
Many travelers on road. More. He points at Riley and goes, armor means goods. Goods means wealth.
Armor means getting your ass kicked. You can't tell me you were stupid enough to attack without orders from the dog Fia.
Who?
Yeah, who?
The dog Fia. Aristotle's missing. Clearly, this attack was initiated by the dog Fia.
I don't know. I show you Dogfia if you let me go.
Where's your lair?
With the Dogfia. I'll show you. Let me go.
Are there a lot more hobgoblins there? Because I want to burn more hobgoblins.
Yes. Many hobgoblins for burning.
I've got 4 more fireballs I want to use. Do you have enough to keep me busy?
Almost. You may get tired at the end. You let me go now, yes?
You're going to lead me to your lair first. You better have treasure there.
He grumbles.
And more hobgoblins for me to burn.
He grumbles and slowly gets his feet underneath him and starts to rise. If you let him.
I go,
Are hobgoblins from this area, Neil?
Hobgoblins are native to this area.
Okay. So I'd assume with my local history, I would be somewhat familiar with
Yes.
hobgoblin.
I can, in fact, I could give you a list of all the horrible things that are native to this area.
I have an ancient history, sorry. So I probably know all the horrible things that this hobgoblin's ancestors did.
So I think the only other person here with me is Joaquin, who can go chase people down.
I'm very
sitting on the cart.
Yeah.
Do me and AWACS manage to track
Well,
down
I think
the runner?
Joaquin's a little more intimidating than you are.
So,
I go, Joaquin,
Jill, Jill, what you see is like burning
bind and hobble this hobgoblin.
it just so happens I have some lovely silk rope. I shall do that.
Excellent.
I need a...
Watch your move, Hobgoblin. This is Joaquin, the shortest of the Sky Titans.
Hola.
I don't want to make him angry.
I need a perception check from Squirrely.
Uh-oh.
Put on my best stern face to try to intimidate
Wait,
him.
from me or from the duck?
From Squirrely.
Okay. I can give you that.
You don't see anything as you go charging through the woods after it. The duck... Give me a Do we have the duck's perception? Does the duck have a subset of score?
You made me roll it last time.
Okay, cool. Give me a perception check for your duck, but since he is above the trees...
Wait,
it doesn't have to be above
what's
the
your
trees.
Don't forget that the duck has the keen perception powers of the duck.
Hold on. Wait, is your perception
Perception.
4, Squirrely?
It's 5.
Okay.
It's
That's
really
so
bad.
awful.
It's really bad.
Give me a perception
You
check
are-
for your duck with a penalty of 3 for the thick foliage and the duck flying and just not being able to quite see. Okay. So neither of you spot it.
That 5 perception explains why he hasn't been noticing us
you're-
fucking with nature and bird.
You're
and stuff.
almost as oblivious as Morton is fat.
Yes.
I said he never sees anyone messing around with nature, so he's done. His quest is complete.
So Squirrely, you're pushing through these woods looking for this hobgoblin, and you don't see it coming anywhere. Well, let me give you. Okay, well, you definitely aren't surprised with that roll. But at the last moment, you turn around as a hobgoblin bursts forth from behind a bush, a small hand axe in his hand, giving a bloody scream as it launches
that's
its
so
way
cute.
towards you.
Is it the same one?
Yes. Oh my god, a natural 1.
He
All right.
stabs himself.
He leaps out of the bush at you, slips on a slick root covered with now squished frog, and tumbles face first to the ground at your feet, head landing beneath them, kind of like between your legs. And it's your turn.
That's so awful.
Just
Yeah.
drop on your ass. Just drop on your ass and it's
I
done.
feel bad for him. No, but I'm gonna stab him in the back of the head with a dagger.
Okay. That was a very embarrassing roll after a very successful ambush, and you probably just murder him.
So it's +2 melee hit adjust, but
+2
another
for him being on the... +4 for him being prone. I'm sorry. So, just a bunch of... Yeah, you stab him. He's got, like...
Bunch of pluses.
Just want to put this into perspective. Neo as Santa Jaquim is
Damage
trying
roll?
to be. Sorry.
Damage roll?
Daggers are 1d4
4.
or 1d3.
Yes. 4.
So 6.
2.
Yeah, that's enough. He drops to the ground. Well, continues lying in place.
Well, I will loot the body, see if there's anything interesting on it, and then head back to the camp.
Yes, there are 8 silver pieces on this hobgoblin.
I take those.
Adrian, you were about to say something?
Okay, so as Joaquin is trying to be like badass at this hobgoblin and tie him up, you see like Walloween coming out of queering the bushes with the pitchfork at his side, and behind her like the burning corpse of his friends. Just walking like a towering 6'11" woman in full armor with shield and pitchfork.
The hobgoblin
What the
looks to
hell?
Jill and says, "Surrender! Dogma! Lair!"
Dogma? Why is he talking about religion?
He's talking about
A movie.
Dog Mafia was the thing that Joe here, her joke. Anyway, Joe, why do you want this one alive?
Is after Aristotle.
Where was Aristotle?
Did you never wonder why a female cat was named Aristotle? It's a disguise.
Yeah, of course. Yes, and the Dog Mafia, secret organization that's after your cat.
First realized that when the Blink Dogs came at us. I mean,
Okay.
seriously, Blink Dogs?
Blink
You guys
dogs.
caught blink dogs?
Blink dogs.
You didn't just
If
think
you don't
Blink
give me
Dogs
a-
happened
If you don't give me
wandering
a
by, right?
better reason, I am gonna kill this thing.
There is a crackling around you guys as you notice that you have now been cut off from the rest of the party as the blaze from these flasks of oil has not only engulfed the tree, but along the bushes along the side have just started...
Hold on, I'm at the cart. I was under the impression this conversation was occurring on the road.
No, because they...
No, we are, and I went...
The hobgoblin... Okay, do you all see the map, right? The map is up for everyone? Good. So there was the hobgoblin. I'm going to draw him here as much as I can. This is the one that Jill had tried to save.
That's horrible. I'm offended.
You should be. Jill had dragged the hobgoblin to safety. And then Rylene had gone across the side of the road down over here and then came back.
What is
That's
this?
the tree.
Three-armed sea star thing.
That's the tree that they were hiding in, guys. That's a
And
tree.
what are the things dangling around?
Those are branches coming off of the tree.
Okay.
Looks like a flux capacitor.
How many rounds does it take me to get back from chasing down the goblin?
Only another. You'll walk in next round. Actually, two
I think
more
it's a
rounds. Yeah.
tricipus.
There we go. Now it's just a tree.
Now
So
it's a-
that's where things had been. This area was on fire. This branch that I've deleted, and then the hobgoblins that were in this area. Then new fire started, and fire has spread. And I rolled saving throws for a bunch of plants and bushes in the area, and we got 3 1s out of 7 rolls, plus a 2 and an 8.
Okay.
Damn it! No, bad Rob. I can't even delete it. I can't.
on your own. Fine. Go shoot.
Fine. The point is, there's fire.
Wait, I'm gonna do it for you.
The point is that there's fire over here, and now Morton Bixby and Riley, not Morton, Jill.
Not me, because I'm back in the...
No, you've
I
gone
went to
back
the-
over here. You're talking to this guy. The fire is in this region. There's too many lines. There's just too many lines.
Okay, so just... I'm on the road. I'm on the...
No, you're not on the road. You are not on the
was just
road. You
talking
are
to
next to
people.
everyone else. No, you are next to the
I'm
body,
on the-
threatening to kill him, and the body's on the other side of the fire.
Not to the
I declared I
body!
walked back to the cart after waking up Joaquin, and I had assumed everyone had followed after me.
I'm
did-
talking to Jill. That's why I was talking to Jill about the dog mafia. That's why I was on the road.
They weren't. No, you weren't
Jill-
on the road.
Jill
You were
is
in the
pushing-
woods.
So apparently I wasn't there for any of the dog mafia talk.
No, but
Somehow
it's on the other side of bushes. It's like 10 feet away. You may not be
So it's-
in eyesight, but you're in earshot.
Yeah, we're talking pretty loud.
Okay, so while they're arguing about where they are, I walk up, and is the fire less than like say 15 yards across?
The total sum of the fire,
Yeah,
15 yards.
yeah. So
It's
45
less than
feet.
If it was
45
even
by
like
45.
5 feet, that would be a big deal.
All right.
I mean, all of this took place within a few feet of everything.
So I cast Affect Normal Fires and put all of it out.
What?
Yeah.
I hate you guys. I hate this game.
All right, so when I see the fire like
You
suddenly going
Neil,
out,
you need
You
to make
know you
them
love
send you
us.
lists of spells they memorize, otherwise they're just going to pull anything out of their ass they want.
hey, I always have.
No, he gave me a spell book last session and said I could pick 2 spells that were in it from first level, and I did. One of them
Wait.
was Affect Normal Fires.
Why is your radius 15? Why is your...
It's 5 yards per level. I'm level 3.
No, that's the range of the spell. The AoE is a 10-foot radius.
Oh, it's a 10-foot radius. All right, that's true.
Wait, you're a 3rd level wizard?
Well, that's a 20-foot.
I'm a 3rd level bard.
Bards cast at their level, yeah.
Fucking
So
hell,
do
that's
you help
broken
us
as shit.
use that spell to help us get out of the fire?
So when I see the fire starting to go out, I like wave my hands like, I hate it when my fires get out of hand. Like pretend I casted it.
I shoot you at this grass.
I don't contradict him.
I drag the hobgoblin
I'm trying to impress
the
the
wagon.
hobgoblin here.
to the right.
Knuckles going white on my pitchfork as you say that.
All right, so drag the hobgoblin out of
Back to the road.
out
back
to the
wagon.
wagon here.
Yeah, back on the road.
Okay, so you
All
can't put it out, but you can reduce it to mere coals, which is enough to, people can get past it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The caster can also extinguish all flames in the area, which expends the spell immediately.
Oh, okay, well, I guess I didn't get that part of the spell yet. There it is.
So it's a 10-foot
not gonna
radius,
like
so
that.
it's a 20-foot circle.
Okay. So... yeah, that's enough to put out all the flames in the area still. Alright, but those bushes were fucking on... they were on fire! They rolled 1s on their saving throws. Those bushes were engulfed in flames.
That's good.
the
I'm sure they
miracle.
were on fire, Neil.
They're not very good
Yeah,
bushes.
they were on
All
fire.
caught on fire.
It looked like a Kuwaiti oil field for a moment until Squirrely McSquirrelson showed up.
All right.
Well, good job, guys. You killed the hobgoblins and you stopped all the cool things from happening. Let's go to break and we'll figure out what happens after this.
Haven't killed them all yet. So.
And we gotta do loot.
And you gotta do loot. We'll do loot and all these things on the other side of our break. I'm bitter. Bye-bye.